Really, Beezer? Really? 1 minute?
Beezer, we tried. Guess who's with us today?
Orange chicken. Big round of applause.
She's in the house. Woo, woo. But I think first, Denise and us all wanted to share something.
Why do I hear you talking like that?
Where's that echo coming from? Hello?
Orange chicken, are you able to see the chat?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I love it. I got another Southern here. I'm right here with you. So we just got to throw it up there. There we go. All right, you ready?
What, you want me to read it with you?
Oh, am I reading it? Fine, I will read it. Let's see. We are feeling very humbled right now. There are 750 incredible people like you, which is now more, who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Wow. Thank you so much to those of you who have checked out my YouTube channel and subscribed and subjected yourselves to our craziness on the live streams. But it was not only us, it was all of you guys that watch us. Hit the like button and share our links. If it was not for you guys, I could not have achieved this milestone. So we did it together. You guys deserve a round of applause. I'm going to pause it just to make sure that we show who is our mod of the month. Take a look. A special thank you to Beezer Beauty for helping build a positive, safe channel experience for our community. Thank you for being so quick to remove and manage comments sent during our live streams. You are very appreciated, and that is why you are our moderator of the month. Pow.
Beezer, do you like your award?
Is she in the house? These are the people who have been supportive of us, and these are our channels too. So maybe we'll throw this up. Also, if you go to our channel link tab, these should all be listed on there basically. But these are all of our helpers and all the people that we like to support and that support us. It's been a wonderful experience. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.
Beezer, I will send you a copy of your award so you can pin on your wall.
Don't lie. You know she will.
So Orange Chicken, you must be ripping out your hair with her finances dwindling.
Yeah, Buffalo Ink is burning to the ground. I don't know what to do, y'all. I mean, I hadn't been paid in 2 months, and
oh wow,
her current checking account balance is negative $67, and she has Hulu coming out tonight at $11.59, and then her Uber Eats monthly membership is coming out too. So,
oh my word.
By in the morning, she's going to be down at least $100.
Definitely. So how does this impact of losing all these subs affecting all her accounts and finances?
Well, losing the subs, I don't really think that's a big deal. It's all about the viewership, and I think people are going to tune in, because they love a train wreck, or they've been in a situation similar to hers, or they're currently in that situation. So I don't think the views are going to go down. Another thing is the super chats. I mean, she made a crap ton of super chats. The last breakup, or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know. I just really wish that, we all have our reasons for watching Foodie Booty, but I just really wish that the people that are in her situation or have been in her situation would stop sending her super chats.
And this is coming from her financial advisor.
No, I mean, I just, think about it. I think we've all been in a situation where people have given us advice and, we don't see it, because we're on the inside. We're not on the outside looking in.
Yeah, that's true.
I understand what you're trying to do and that, as a person, you want to see somebody, flourish and do well, but you got to really think about it. Sending her, a super chat, with the Hallmark movie quote isn't going to pull her out of this. If you were in that situation when someone said something like that to you, did that bring you out of it?
Right.
So, that's kind of my thing. I really feel like, that plays on a lot of people's emotions. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of so torn about it. And it's why, I call it her pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
So, I just, that's my issue with it. And, if there's anybody out there that's, really is in, a situation similar to hers or have been there, please seek help. Please, do not watch her and put your own mental health in danger. Because, at the end of the day, you got to take care of you. Because, Chantal is not going to be there taking care of you. So, worry about you.
Yeah. This is the real orange chicken. This is the real orange chicken. We're all the Beezers. We all kind of know each other over time. We have a special place that we like to hang out. So how is all of this? So what cycle number are we on orange chicken right now? What do you think?
Well, I think this is number 69. But we've had a lot of mini cycles, included in these cycles. So I mean, who knows? We might be up to 80 by now.
Did she ever really purchase a trip to Jamaica? Or I know she's planning on going on a big vacation right now. Is that happening?
No.
It's not, is it?
No. And nothing, body shaming her or anything like that. A trip like that, for somebody of normal size is a hard trip.
Right.
The airport and the plane ride, in her blood clot situation, it's just wouldn't be wise for her right now to travel.
True.
Kelsby's asking a question. Orange chicken, have you ever been blocked before?
Well, I came up in the olden days of Joe and Travanda and all the other mods, and I never got blocked until the one situation type deal. Putting the one in the chat is what got me blocked. Thinking about all the things that I've said and told her, but the one got me blocked. So,
which one got you blocked?
The one gate.
Yeah, the one gate.
Oh, got you. Sorry.
Beezer Beauty's one gate situation type deal got me blocked.
Got it. Sorry.
But yeah, I think that was the hardest 27 seconds of my life.
It's true. Sunny D has a question. Do we have any budget to keep the cheeseball addiction going? And she feels that they feel that this is something new that just came into the scene that she may not be able to afford.
Well, I mean, if you notice, she's been referencing a lot of cartoons lately, like Bob's Burgers and The Simpsons, and now she's on the South Park. And I think truly with this bald head, I think she's really really encapsulated this Cartman persona.
Yes.
I think this double fist and the cheese balls is, we're going to see this for a while.
People in our chat were saying that she looked like Miss Pac-Man.
And the cheese balls are her little pellets.
Oh Lord. I'm unemployed now, probably. Thanks.
Beezer Beauty wants to know if the iPad has been paid off.
No, the iPad is financed through Best Buy.
Okay.
So she's just doing monthly installments on something that she doesn't even have in her own possession.
That is correct.
Okay. All right. Don't do Miss Pac-Man like that. Can we make a stick? I got some pictures today. Someone asked her, thankfully, to like turn sideways, and I got a picture of it. So online.
Orange Chicken, how do you feel about the orange soda shaming?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, she doesn't lie. She changed her mind. She didn't buy the orange soda because she changed her mind about it. So
she couldn't believe that people said she bought orange soda because she doesn't drink it, and yet she was drinking an Orange Crush today.
Yes.
Well, I don't think it was Orange Crush. You know how she likes to put water in various cans she has lying around.
I see. Okay.
You have no proof that that was my client's can and there was orange soda in that can. So what had happened was she gave Pete money
on this
orange soda, and she was just drinking out of one of his cans. It was sink water from the bathroom.
Oh, Danny, Can you throw that up for me? I just wanted to share something with Orange Chicken real quick. I don't know if she might not be near the. Maybe not.
Yeah, she's going to do it.
Okay. She's like, dang it. So you mean to tell me, Orange Chicken, that this is not orange soda in this can? That's what you're trying to tell me right now.
Well, I see the can and it says Crush and it is orange can, but I have no proof that there was actually orange soda in that can. So now, if there was a way that we could get in there and we could get a sample of that, we could send it to the lab and we could have it analyzed, and then we would know. So, until that happens, then, it's all just speculation.
Okay.
Do we think she's reusing the cans to keep the budget down?
Well, I think she's reusing the cans. Actually, I think Pete might be saving them to add that with Cardboard Mountain as his new home.
Because that's where it's headed, right?
As reinforcement,
Sunny D asked, Orange Chicken, will you be putting out any merch in the near future? Us stands will definitely be needing jackets for our coffee cups. Or coffee cups, sorry.
I could send out some empty Chinese containers, maybe sign them. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah.
TTMR 241 Orange Chicken question. Since she is feeling all sassy with the new nails, are they in the budget long term?
Well, actually, those are press-on nails. She got them from the Dollarama. So they're about $6. So if she skips one Starbucks drink at Starbucks, then yeah, they could possibly be in the budget.
Is there another budget for one of these $600 wigs? Another one? Because we see this one is not going to last long.
No. That wig, it's going to be on the floor, absorbing, the spilled twisty misties and the hair fibers and
the orange soda.
the cat dingleberries and, Sam's probably, going to mate with it pretty soon. So it don't have much longer to be in commission, honestly.
She's going to chew off those nails by which date? The 4th of February. All right, Dubs, put that in the calendar, please.
Speaking of February, do you think, is she going to be returning the Valentine's lingerie?
No. She will not. I believe those are already at Natters.
Do you think she'll gift them to Dee Dee?
Well, she's not a very gifting person, but I think she would be all right if they shared them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, maybe took partial ownership. Chantal would
Maybe at
have
the
on
top,
Monday
maybe at the
through
bottom,
Thursday,
like that.
and then Dee Dee on the weekend, maybe.
Right. Well, one just wears the top, one wears the bottom.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my word. Orange Chicken, this is from Sunny D. Can we petition for her to get a Starbucks reward account? With as many times as she goes, she could have owned the franchise by now.
Well, I have tried. But right now her phone is full of payday loan apps and and food delivery apps, and those are important. We just those can't be sacrificed. So, she's just gonna have to keep paying for her 3 Starbucks drinks at a time.
That's right. Oh man.
But she did order a new phone, so maybe there's some hope that it might end up on there.
Are the filters going to do the same job as the old phone? Did you have her check the stats or anything?
I was not consulted on that.
Oh crap!
But knowing how she likes to read directions and everything,
Right.
Right.
She might have ordered a Nokia flip phone for all we know. We don't know.
Right.
Maybe she wanted to play Snake. I don't know. So
she just bought another one.
There you go.
From Karen Lovett at Orange Chicken. If Foodie Beauty and Pete save the cans, they can turn them in for recycling and get some extra cash.
That is true. There's a lot of things, that they could do for extra cash. Recycle the cans. They could donate blood. They could donate plasma.
Right.
Plasma's like the next, I think, step, I feel.
Yeah, I know.
That's why she switched to regular sodas now, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Is there money in the budget for a new scale?
One that doesn't lie?
Well, her scale doesn't lie.
I'm sorry.
The only thing that, it add, scales add 5 to 100 pounds. Everybody knows that.
But does it make you lose 5 to 100 pounds?
No. It does. It's like the camera. It always adds.
We want to get the hard hit questions, but if you're feeling uncomfortable, you just need to let us know if there's something you don't feel comfortable answering. We don't want to affect your livelihood for coming on here and speaking with us about this stuff,
All right, no problem.
Is there money in the budget for Sears portraits this month? From Christina the Latina.
We're actually holding off on the Sears portraits. We are trying to get in contact with the artist that actually does the nude portraits. That is still something that she wants to do. So,
is that
we're trying to make that happen. So, if you guys want to send more super chats, go ahead, make this happen, people. Come on,
family album done. You think will Pete's and the cats be included in the family portrait?
It's a family portrait, so no.
Who all does she consider inside of her family?
Mr. Subs.
Hmm.
What's the other one? The meat patty place. The workers there, they're part of her family. That's about it.
Oh, okay. She spends a lot of money for just that many.
Yeah, she does.
The nails are packaged with neither. Is there money in the butt? Oh, we already did that one. Well, that's true about the Starbucks free. If she did subscribe, like for real, to the app, she could have a lot of free drinks by now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, she could buy her cups with stars and points and all that, but
does she have a rewards program for the cannabis place?
No.
Oh man. Sam Surratt, Orange Chicken, thoughts on her making it rain chubby stacks on me?
Well, Sam, yeah, as I told her, as that incident was happening, that was just bait for Daddy Naddy. That was his rent money. She was showing him, I'm sorry you were used as a prop. I advised her not to do it, but she's hard to control.
Oh man, let's see. I heard she tips the Uber drivers, the Uber Ears driver, with cheese balls and hair fibers. Can this be confirmed?
Well, she's not big on giving up her cheesy poofs. No, she will throw in a few hair fibers every now and then, but mostly her go-to is cat hair.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Orange Chicken from Sunny D. Is there Audible book is there Audible book work in your direct career goals? We all love your voice. This would be a good backup job for you if the Foodie Beauty accountant role falls through.
Well, I think that person is a troll, and wow, I mean, a troll getting trolled. That's hey, I can give it, I can take it.
She could save $400 if she took out Box Mountain. True.
That is true, yes.
Christina the Latina wants to know how much money is in the budget for all these CPAP rescues for guests.
Well, there is no more money for it.
No more CPAP rescues. Okay.
Yeah, no more CPAP rescues. I mean, she's just gonna have to get a pool noodle from the Dollarama and just try to connect it to one end of the machine, and then her ass to the other end, and just gonna have to roll with that.
Yeah, I totally see it. Maybe like a goggle or something from like the pool store.
Yeah, there you go.
Katrina asked, how much was the toured lingerie? Are boudoir photos in the budget for Valentine's Day?
Well, the toured haul was around $360. As far as the boudoir photos, well, right now, we're not sure because the floor mattress is being steam cleaned. So, if everything gets done in time, then yes, there could possibly be some photos for Valentine's Day.
So burnt cheeseburger, that might be the answer to your question. Are the nudes going to be done on the trap house bed?
No, they're going to be done on the floor mattress.
Okay.
And Katrina is asking, I don't know how much you could speak on this. She wants to know how the tax situation is working out.
Well, I've been getting emails and phone calls from the CRA on a daily. They're on their final notice. As you know, in Canada, you're late on your taxes. There's a 10% charge on your old, the balance you owe, and then a 2% charge of interest for each month that you do not pay. So we are going on 2 years. So she roughly owes $70,000 to $75,000 in back taxes.
Wow.
The next step is wage garnishment, and they are allowed to garnish up to 50% of your wages.
Wow.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
Truth is Freedom is asking, is there money in the budget for next month's ride to get nads from Dee Doo around the 20th of next month and groceries for all of them?
Well, she's been trying to cut down a little bit. Sam and BBJ are eating the store brand chicken stew. So she's going to try to find, maybe like a dented store food warehouse to try to get their cat food and, some kid cuisines for Pete. And
Yes.
so she's trying to make it happen. I can say she is trying with that.
Misha asks, Orange Chicken, do you think Pete's will ever get a job to contribute to the household budget?
Well, Misha, you seem like an intelligent person, and I don't feel like I need to answer that.
Orange Chicken from Nashville Chicken Sandwich. Can you tell us how money saved on expensive hair fibers will be distributed among Chantal's other expenses?
Well, currently, she spent anywhere from $80 to $160 a month on hair fibers, depending on how many times she left the house. That money is actually being funneled into part of the iPad payment.
Oh,
okay.
That's the real reason that she shaved her head.
Sam is asking, Orange Chicken, can we get an update on the investments our favorite girl boss made thus far in the Foodie Bougie rolling papers business?
Oh.
Well, she roughly spends probably anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a month on weed and paraphernalia. But none of that is towards her own product or launching her own product. This is support of other local Canadian businesses.
Oh.
Yeah. So, she is supporting her local economy.
Yeah, that is true. That we do have to give her that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Christina the Latina, does she have enough money in the budget for more Adam and Eve toys?
Well, right now, she doesn't really need toys right now. We're not in that part of the cycle. Where, things are completely cut off right now. So maybe in the near future, but there's not a need for those right now.
But can she deduct those weed purchases on her taxes from Tired AF?
Absolutely. Anything that she uses on camera or uses in a video, they can be written off as a business expense since she is self-employed. So yes, her food, anything, like her TV, if she would have reviewed the TV today, she could have wrote that off as long as she saves the receipts.
Okay. Sunny D again. Is it true that Pennington's has a picture of Foodie Beauty posted at the cash register, so she's no longer able to shop there? Are there any other stores? Are there any other stores in the area that carries flesh-colored ham clothes?
Well, right now Pennington is running the market on the flesh-colored ham clothes style. So she sends Ramona in.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Do you think that does she force Ramona to do these things for her?
Well, I mean,
if it's too personal, that's okay.
No, I don't think so.
So Ramona willingly wants to go into Pennington's.
Oh, yes. Okay. Ramona loves Pennington's.
Oh, good. Okay. Does she buy Ramona an outfit, for doing that favor? Is that in the budget?
No.
Oh, he doesn't even get anything for going in there.
Wow.
So Latina said, so being it was shown, is the purple wand a tax write-off?
Yes, that could be used as a tax write-off, yes.
Oh, Laura is okay, has a question, and it seems very pertinent to what's happening right now. When is our next phone date, Orange Chicken?
I have never had a phone date with Laura is okay. I mean, I know that's every one of y'all's dreams, hopes, and aspirations, but,
Oh, man.
Keeping it real with Sandy and Edge said, is the rumor true that the llama feels ignored and may be moving into Pete's bedroom with him?
I'll translate that for us Southerners. That's llama that she said. Go ahead.
Llama.
Well, Pete has actually been admiring the llama for a long time. Mm-hmm. So I think this is actually helping his situation and his mood right now. So yes, him and the llama are going to become one.
Wow, that's deep. I don't know.
Katrina said, Orange Chicken, you may not be privy to this, but does she generally like ham-colored clothes, or were they just once white but washed with a red sock? So they were, on the clearance racks.
Well, Katrina, thank you for your question. We at Buffalo Ink, we don't believe in doing laundry. When all of our clothes are dirty, we encourage people to go out and just buy new.
And just put them in the garbage bag, right, outside?
Yes, and leave them outside on your balcony for 5 to 6 months.
And then ship them to other people?
Yes.
Or does she just throw them off the balcony and pretend they never happened?
Well, she does send them to other people on occasion. We have to sort through them. Nobody wants a shirt with cat throw up on it or dingleberries. So,
right.
Yeah.
Or Baba Ganoush.
Yeah, that's true.
How is the $500 fee to remove Box Mountain going to hit that budget?
Well, there is no room in the budget for that. So, you guys, Box Mountain is here to stay. It's like I said, Pete is saving that. That's Pete's retirement right there. Is Box Mountain. That's his. Yeah. So all you people that keep hounding her to get rid of Box Mountain, think about Pete.
Yeah, because that's going to be his home. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Wow. You're really helping me understand and wrap my mind around the situation with Box Mountain. I'm hating it a little bit less now.
So she's got to keep the boxes.
Right. Respect Box Mountain.
Boxes. Box Mountain stay. # Box Mountain stays.
Oh, honey, Wes is asking, so all is forgiven with the VIBs and Chins? Helping with her finances. What are you getting out of this? That is a good question.
So is all forget? No. Us BIVs, we don't forget. We like to hold her. Some people like to hold her accountable for her actions. And, of course, those are the haters and the annoying VIBs.
Right.
What do I get out of this? Well, I'm trying to keep a roof over BBJ and Sam's head.
Right.
Yeah. And so how did you originally meet Foodie Beauty? How did this whole transactional history begin?
Okay. All right, real life.
Isn't it real life right now?
No.
Yeah.
Realty coming in. Okay.
You just made a bunch of people have a whole big trigger warning. Trigger warning. It's not real.
Yeah. In all honesty, a lot of people watch Foodie Beauty for different reasons. As I said earlier, I started watching Foodie Beauty in high school. I struggled with an eating disorder. And, some of you may know people with eating disorders love to watch people cook food, eat food. Especially, when you're not allowing yourself to eat, you watch other people eat food.
Right.
I don't know if that makes sense to y'all.
Yeah.
But that's how I started watching Foodie Beauty. And some of my friends, they had the same problem, and they would watch her too. And a lot of people, I'm not saying this, shaming her or anybody. Please believe. You watch, that's part of the disease and how, your mind works, and you would actually watch somebody eat and you look at them and say, if I eat that, I'm going to look like that. So I'm not eating. So that's kind of that's how I started watching her. And then, I'm fine now. All that is in the past. And,
Right.
Just one day, YouTube recommended her to me again. And, I think this was about the time Nader was coming into the situation. And, then I just fell into the train wreck. And, there was a lot of fun people in the chat then. Accountable Beauty, she kind of would start the whole my mom's stepbrother, daughter works at such and such, and you spent $500. And, it kind of, one day Chantal said, well, I need a financial advisor. So we kind of just started playing on that. And that's kind of how it started. I don't know her in real life. I've no connection to her whatsoever. This is all just strictly, I watch her channel and interact in the chat, and that's it.
Were you so did you the other night when Nader, she was like exposed at Nader's house and that whole thing, did you watch that in live time?
I did not. But I saw it later. Sometimes I feel like this is a scam. And then, sometimes, I'm very fortunate in a lot of ways to kind of have a sheltered life. And you think, this is just people that's acting, and you see on Maury, this isn't real life. There's not people out there like that.
Yeah.
And then, other times I kind of feel like it's real. I don't know, like, I just kind of bounce, back and forth to this is real, she's in danger, to, this is a scam. So yeah, I don't know, but I think someone said it. I missed it. Sorry, I read it, but I didn't catch your name. But they said, I hope everybody remembers that. You're just a viewer. Like you're not her friend, you're not her neighbor, you're not her family. And I think I wish a lot of people would kind of accept that and realize that, don't let someone on the internet affect your life and your emotions. So I don't know, but yeah, sometimes it is really, really hard to watch because you just, as a person, you're like, this could be real. What if this is real? And I'm watching it and, I'm supporting this by, giving her money that, she's ultimately given to him.
Right, yeah. Well, we were watching it here. Creek was in here with us, and he came on, and we just happened to turn it on. And I don't think any of us were expecting to see her face in the viewer. You know what I'm saying, and all of that. So that was really shocking. And
right.
But then I had to check myself, okay, after I got through the shock of it all, because we were live, and so some of us are pausing and muting because we're crying and stuff, and then some of us, and then whatever. So thank goodness for Tribe and Denise, because me and Danny lost it.
Yes.
Right. Was it not shocking and jarring? But we weren't expecting it at all, so it freaked us out a little bit, I think.
Right, and I think all of us, there's a part of us that knew that she was there.
Right.
I think, but I think just actually, when the camera fell over and just actually seeing her, you're like, oh, really?
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to shave now?
Yeah. What's going to happen this next cycle? Exactly.
Yeah. And sometimes you forget that you're watching real life. This is real time. These are real people's lives. It's I have no idea why someone would choose to do this. And one thing that really kind of bothers me too is people that play armchair psychologists and diagnose her with all these things, and that's just a slap in the face to people that actually have mental illnesses and disorders. Those people that are doing that are just making excuses for her behavior.
Right. You don't feel like they're holding her accountable for.
Right. They're just looking, for an outlet, she has BPD. That's why she acts like that,
Right.
No.
Right.
She doesn't.
Yeah. I feel like the last couple of days, ever since that happened, when I think because it shocked me a little bit. I was expecting it. I was saying it. We were all calling it. We're like, she is with him again because she's doing all these things she always does whenever she's with him again. But then I sat back and watched her. So after that shock wore off, I sat back and I was like, she is faking it. She's faking so many things. And I really do feel like some of it is really has been manipulated from this really bad situation to this other situation that's fake.
Right. And I think,
but I don't know. I'm just guessing,
Right. And, and she likes the attention, whether it's good, bad,
Absolutely.
She doesn't care if it makes her look absolutely just out of her mind. She likes the attention. So it's hard to.
Do you think it's wise that she's still raging and blocking people?
Honestly, yes. You know what? Block everybody. Just block everybody.
She might as well.
Yeah, do it. Just.
Well, because she keeps
that's what you want, and.
Sorry.
You were. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. I'm sorry. I talked over you.
If like she said, it's her channel, and if that's what she wants to do, then do it. Nobody is forcing anybody to be on YouTube, right? Right. She could walk away from this at any moment if she wanted to. But, she chooses to be here. And so, if you don't like your job, look for another one, and when you find another one, put your own one.
Can you see her working at a regular job?
Well, I mean, there's
having to get up in the morning, on time.
Right. I mean, I'm sure that there's
she's
something
capable
out there. I mean, I don't know her skills and her education and all that, but I mean, I'm sure there's, something out there for anybody.
There's a job out there for maybe like an Uber Eats driver.
Right. Well, I mean, that would be too tempting.
You think she'd eat that food before it got there?
Yeah. But no, I mean, if she, what I'm saying is, if YouTube causes her as much mental stress and anguish as it does, then yes, I think, step away.
Yeah.
Find something else. Don't let this money deteriorate what health you have left.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I wonder, like, when she was doing pretty good, like she had me for a day. I was fooled, like, well, wow, she's really like, I think she's actually going to do it. She's actually going to get her life together. And,
Right.
And I was like, okay, all right. I was feeling all right about it. Then she just wouldn't, she just didn't. And all this stuff all went down again. And I've been watching her for years. My story is very similar to yours. And then I just happened to come back right as the Nader thing was starting, because I would check in periodically just because, like, wonder what she's up to,
Right.
thinking about her or whatever. And then came into this drama, and I was like, what the heck? And now I'm like, oh, please don't make me hate you. Like, please don't make me hate you.
Right. And then, you got sucked in, and now you can't look away. But
it's a train wreck. Everybody
now I've made some best friends, though. I have, I really have made best friends, through and new people in my life that are real friends. We talk all the time, and we have our own community. So we're glad to have you in that community.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. I just, I don't want to see her get hurt. And then, I don't want to see anybody that watches her get hurt. I mean, if you read, some of these comments in her chat about, their personal stories, and, they're pouring their emotions and their heart out to her, and, sending her $5 super chats every 5 minutes, with some kind of quote, I really hope that those people are okay, and, they're seeking their own truth and their own healing, and not coming into the chat, to look for her for support and inspiration and strength. Because I mean, there's probably are some people that are doing that, which, is just really, really sad.
Yeah, it is. Well, Starlight is not going to be quiet until we say this.
Okay.
And we love her. So she says, hello, I am Star, and I am not a Beezer. You seem overqualified for the position. I find myself wondering, are you orange chicken, that iconic Chinese American dish, or are you truly an orange chicken?
Well, I don't have feathers. But I have been told I am pretty tasty, so I'm going to go and find the Chinese American dish.
Okay. There you go, Starlight.
Are you redheaded?
Me? No.
Are you a ginger? No?
No.
Okay. Where'd you come up with a name from? You wanted to be tasty?
Well, actually, one of my favorite Chantal eras is the vegan era, which was about 4.5 minutes.
Right.
And she did the iconic vegan orange chicken in parentheses, mukbang, which we all knew was real orange chicken. So when I came back to her channel and decided to start following her and stuff, I became orange chicken. So just because I remembered that, and that was one of my favorite scandals of hers.
Well, I used to chat with her back before you had to pay to chat, so that's the only reason why I even got involved as a VIP is because I used to chat with her all the time late at night. Like she was on, I would be finishing up.
No, you're her best friend. We know.
No, I'm just saying, so I didn't think anything of it. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Is my point.
Yeah.
I didn't pick a witty name because I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Yeah. So, but no, I really, there's some really good people in the chat, and then there's some, I like I don't have a problem with anybody in the chat. I don't block anybody. I'm probably blocked by a lot of people, but
I don't think so.
I really just hope that everybody that watches is okay, and that they're living their best lives.
Yeah.
And so I don't know.
Yeah, and if it's hurting, protect yourself and don't
right. Yeah, don't put yourself in harm's way for somebody on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that Chantal don't deserve. I'm just think about yourself.
She is my bestie. Don't you forget it, Dani.
Yes, Kiki. Thank you for acknowledging
that untouchable. We have matching best friendship necklaces. So.
I don't have one.
Well, she hasn't read that chat yet, but when she does, we'll be wearing them at the same time. It's going to be amazing. She might have to wear mine as an anklet, though.
Oh, my God.
And I don't mean that in a mean way. I just didn't order extra large ones.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So, you guys think she'll be back on tonight, or is she?
I think she said 10
on the long road.
10 o'clock. If that doesn't happen, then we know where she is.
Yeah, that is true. But I don't believe it, because you guys remember when they really were apart and broken up. I mean, she didn't leave her room for 3 days.
Yeah.
People were messaging Pete, telling him to check on Chantal, and so I don't know. I don't think it's over. I really don't. Unfortunately, I really don't.
Oh no. Yeah, I agree. And it was just so yesterday. I was like, your acting is so bad. You're not I'm like, are we watching improv actors? Seriously, what's going on? It was just good. I'm convinced they're all improv actors that she hired for a year to do some Nikocado stuff. I'm starting to believe that whole conspiracy.
Yeah. And just randomly hooking up with some friends that she hadn't talked to in 5-6 years.
Yeah. They're not too happy right now.
I hope they got their standard $2,000.
Andy is asking, if she does a 90K stream, do you think it should include everyone versus members only?
No, everybody that is subscribed to her channel and watches her channel, they've gotten you to where you are. It's not just the VIBs that are watching her channel. There's other people that are watching it.
Right, absolutely, I agree.
It should be open. I mean, you can't just you shouldn't reward just a certain handful of people, you know, that are dumb enough to give her $5 a month, you know, myself included. You know, I think everybody should be included.
If the major characters that are in her chat, if those VIPs literally, if they actually do leave when their thing is up, then it's going to really change the channel. Like, it's going to actually, I think she'll have to look at herself a little bit closer than what she's had to.
Right.
She's kind of dependent on that being the show, you know?
Yeah, and even most of the time, you know, when she does do the open chat, she really doesn't even pay attention to the chat, you know, because she's always doing that deflection, you know. She doesn't want to read the chat. She doesn't, you know, she doesn't want anybody holding her accountable for anything. So, which, I don't know. If she does it, then yeah, I mean, it should be everybody. And I think she should, you know, kind of do a poll. You know, what do people want to see? You know, what do you want me to, you know, I know that's doing her job, but if we don't come up with something or help or encourage her, I mean, it's going to be a 12-hour green out session or watch me drive to the outhouse, you know.
I think it was almost 6 hours today.
Yeah, and I mean, she did clean off her desk and did get a TV set up. So I mean, at least she
and put the picture up. Don't forget the picture.
We can't forget that picture
today.
Yeah, that's, you know, that's good for her, you know.
No outhouse shaming. Yeah, and low key, like Burnt Cheeseburger said, low key feel sorry for Missy Moo. Yeah, I think that I do too. I feel like she's not really understanding what she's actually putting herself in the fire of. So
right, yes, absolutely, and
you don't know it till you've been there. And like Denise was doxxed as some like porn person because in that old Discord and Vader's Discord for defending me whenever somebody was coming after me in there, and they doxed her on that stuff. So I mean, if you didn't know it was funny, or if you had a job that would cause an issue for, like that could hurt your livelihood if somebody were to use it against you, you know?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not really sure if my job would bother if I was in a porn site, but it's not something I've had to ask them.
Yeah.
Please email
me.
I might have to, you know, email HR on Monday and see if that's, you know, against policy.
Well, I think something like that deserves an in-person conversation.
But
yeah, I'm just like, and people are, and she's talking about different things about in her house and stuff in her video, and I was like, oh man, you're giving them too much information. It took them like what, an hour to find out where Dee Dee lived because a window was left open.
Yeah, there's some very talented people in that farms. I mean, you got to give it to them. You know, whether you agree, disagree, or indifferent with what they do. I mean, they have some skills. You know.
Yeah, I know. Like, why can't they?
There were some rumors about Chantal paying Dee Dee $200 to keep her mouth shut. Do you know anything about that, or was that like an under the table deal?
Well, I mean, you know, everything's an under the table deal. I mean, yeah, that was under the table, and you know,
did you have a question on it?
Was under the table too. So,
you sound like you were gonna say something else. Did you get cut out, or?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I saw I watch you guys sometimes, and I see Rusty's here and Guntar Smith. I think, what is it, Guntar Lopez sometimes.
He likes Danny. I don't know what's up. I'm like,
I know they're something else. They're very entertaining.
Yes, they are.
We just kind of were like, okay, do whatever you're doing, like whatever.
Yeah, they're something else. They're.
No, we're very aware of who they. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they come to the 90K open chat stream.
She wouldn't answer it. You're right.
I know,
that.
but I mean, it's fun to read. I mean,
Yeah, it is fun to read. That's right. I think that's kind of EG's. I feel like he feels like, okay, I'm gonna make this nice, great place where all the VIBs can still like have their entertainment and talk to each other, and like that way we can just figure out this dumb stuff with, let's hold her accountable. He's, he wants to hold her account. I don't know. That's what I assume. We've been trying to get him to come on the show, EG, if you're listening, which you probably are. You can come on the show any day now. We were saying that EG needs to come in and set up a video camera with the light behind his head or whatever, so it looks like, and then we'll put a voice changer on him
Just
to conceal his identity.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, right.
Because he's so mysterious about everything.
I know. Come on, EG. Come on.
Kiki is asking, Orange Chicken, are you worried that Chantal would see this stream and be mad at you?
No. I mean, if so, then it is what it is. I mean, I haven't said anything on here that I haven't said in her chat or that I wouldn't say in her chat. I mean, she's not gonna see this, but I mean, if she blocks me, then oh well, it'll be another terrible 23 seconds of my life, and then I'll be right back in the chat to figure out to finish out my membership. Just.
She's definitely going to see this. If she was sober, I would say yes, but she took over 2,000 milligrams of THC today, so I don't.
Oh yeah, and then she was nibbling on the wheelchair or the gummy.
I added it up. That's like equivalent of like 15 joints. Like I was like, girl.
Yeah, that's.
Sandy and Ange want to know, when you spoke with the llama, was he still feeling crusty?
Oh.
Well, animals and, humans alike evolve over time, and they are very good about acclimating to their environment and, harsh conditions. So the llama has, it's grown accustomed to the crustiness, and I really don't know what it would do if it were to get washed. I don't think it would survive.
Christina says, did you see when she put us in the corner today?
Yes, we were in timeout.
Did you see all that? What was all that stuff? Like, it was just a mountain of stuff, and there was like a coffee mug or something like sitting on top of it, like.
We're like, somebody brought up in the chat was like, what about all the hair that she just cut off her head and didn't vacuum up? Like,
oh, that's still there.
It's all over the floor.
Yeah, I think they saw that. I think they asked if she was saving electricity. Yes, that's why she does. She is an environmental queen, and we love her for it. She doesn't vacuum to save electricity. She lets the dishes pile up as long as possible to save water.
Is she going green? She's changing everything over?
She's going green. The intermittent showering. She doesn't do intermittent fasting. She does intermittent showering.
Changing her light bulbs and everything. That's good.
So did she ever show did she ever show us what the picture looked like hung in the bathroom?
From afar.
She did, but she sat in the chair and
right.
So is it like did she like literally just walk over to the wall and like put it like right at eyesight?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I was like, she just walked over the wall and she stuck a nail on it right in front of her because she couldn't be bothered to raise her arms up to do it and stuck a nail in the wall.
I told her to wait until her normal 2-3 a.m. before she starts hanging stuff on the wall.
Oh, her neighbors will love that.
Oh, yeah. I want the homeowner, the complex to appreciate her.
Bethy Wethy. OC, how is her water bill $200 a month if they both don't shower or do dishes regularly?
Well, my theory on that is she's collecting water in jugs and taking it to Nader's for him to cook with and bathe with. Yeah.
That's funny. That makes sense. It makes absolute sense.
Yes.
How do you feel about BBJ not going to the vet again today?
Oh, BBJ. I just I love BBJ, and I'm worried, with her age that we're gonna get a community post or the BBJ is gone, and that makes me sad. I really wish that she would get her a full checkup. An animal at that age, a lot of things start declining. And they get arthritis, and they get eye problems, and teeth problems, and with cats that age, they stop cleaning themselves regularly. So, and then that causes the problems too.
Mm-hmm.
So I really, really wish if she doesn't do anything else this entire year, that it be in January the 28th. If that is the only thing she does this year, I hope she takes BBJ to the vet.
Yeah, same.
I mean, even if you feel like even if she feels like there's nothing wrong with her.
Right. Yeah, she
just
should.
You never know. You can't always see everything, you never know what's going on. So, and it being too cold, it is just
not a good
excuse. I mean, we've seen the roads that she's traveled on.
Absolutely.
Whether it be to go get coffee or meat pies, or to Adonis, and then to the trap house. We've seen the roads.
Yeah, it's not like she's gonna free. No, she's gonna be fine. She would be fine. You can also heat the car up. You can turn on the seat warmers, and
right,
have it all ready before. But yeah, she's just making excuses, and I think she's doing it just to be obstinate.
Right. And I had seen several comments, that BBJ is, looking like she's losing weight, and somebody had noticed that her bald spots have sores. So I don't know. She really don't, show them like up close, unless they walk in front of the camera, but then you can't really, they're too close to the camera. So
yeah, then it blurs out.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's a lot of options. I mean, people could come to her. I mean,
she's
it's
not gonna
Canada.
let come to her till she moves those boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
She can't move boxes, Samoans. We already discussed this.
Yeah, boxes have to stay.
That's Pizza's home.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I hope she does. I agree with that. And I don't know if she's actually.
Yeah, but then sometimes I thought about it was.
Go ahead. Are you there?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, you go ahead.
Oh no! I don't want to cut you off. I think there's a little bit of a delay, so I think I'm cutting you off sometimes. I'm sorry about
Orange chicken. She cuts everybody off. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
It's in my nature.
But you know, and then sometimes I even give her the benefit of the doubt that maybe she's scared that there might be something wrong with BBJ, you know, because I get anxious about taking my dog to the vet, you know, like, you know, what if they find something, you know, with abnormal blood work, or, you know, what's that spot, you know, I think, I've even thought that sometimes maybe that could be part of it, but I don't know. I mean, I couldn't imagine losing, you know, a pet that's been a part of my life as long as BBJ has been a part of hers.
Well, that's what I was saying. I don't think she's, and this happens, I think, to most adults at some point. You have your adult animal that you've had since you were immature, you know, and it carries over into adulthood. And then when that is gone, that friend that you've had through all these life changes is gone, then you realize how, like, oh, I wish I would have done this beforehand. And, you know, you go back and question those things. And then after that, you don't do that stuff. You don't mess around with their health. You make sure you take care of your animals, you know, properly, because you have those regrets and stuff like that. And it's so shameful, you know, it lasts, you know, I loved my dog was my dog. And after we had to put her down because of everything. And I was a vet tech in ICU for 23 years. So I'm not just saying I just put my dog down for no reason, but I had to put her down and it was really, really hard for me. And even now I'm like, man, I can't believe I spanked her that one time, you know, like it comes back to get you and you don't even think about it, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, she definitely, I mean, she has to do better. She needs to do better. And there's just no, I mean, she has the income. You know, she could do her job from anywhere. I mean, there's no excuse at all. And
I saw that, Christina. Yeah.
I don't believe, I mean, there's no way she's had four vet appointments this week that, you know, they just could keep changing. Okay, well, come tomorrow. You know, nobody, I don't know of any professional establishment that would do that. You know, like, you can't call the doctor and say, well, I can't come, can I come tomorrow? And then, no, no.
No, working behind the scenes, you're like, oh, you can't make it? Okay. Like, because they're already busy, you know, you've already got
right, yeah. Right. Well, you know, we have something for April. Can you know, like,
I hope she gets it's better for her to have somebody come in, and then it'd be great because she could film it and then everybody would see, but then she could also hear like the actual doctor talking about body conditions and, you know, all that stuff and blood work and all that.
Right. Absolutely. But, you know, I don't know. You know, there's a lot of excuses out there, you know, being made for her and, you know, why she acts the way she does. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, she's an adult and she makes her own decisions. And
that's right.
You know, I don't know why, you know, I wish you know, I could talk to somebody that would give me an honest answer as to why, you know, they think it's okay for her not to take her cat to the vet, or, you know, why they think it's okay for her not to empty the litter box, or, you know, because you see those comments, you know, in the chat, like, you know, leave Chantal alone. There's nothing wrong with, you know, I mean, if you think that's normal, then.
And they come up with excuses about it too.
Right. Like,
he's fine, blah, 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 blah. Like, you guys, because Chantal she emotionally blackmails. I watch it all the time. Like, she gets ready, like, I'm going to start blocking people. So she starts threatening, and then that just makes everybody act crazy. And she really only blocks sometimes, like, 2 people. And then everybody goes back to beezing and being, you know, saying whatever they're saying. But she's constantly, like, threatening to hold it. And then she's trying to get backup from her simps, saying, like, put one in the chat if you think that, if you're sick of hearing about BBJ.
Right. Yeah.
Well, just take her, and people will stop talking about BBJ. Like,
or put one in the chat if you're tired of hearing about my dirty house, or like,
yeah.
I don't know anybody that from that video or vlog that Pete's did. I mean, I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, that was cat poop all over the floor. He's like literally stepping over trash.
Yeah.
I mean, I know and understand that depression is a real thing, but with her financial situation, I mean, there's no real excuse for that. Two adults living in a house that have, one has no job, one does YouTube for a job. I mean, there's no excuse for that.
Besties in the house was saying hi to you.
Oh, hi, Bestie.
Laura says, I love your channel even though you're interviewing OC.
Well, I mean, we all know about Laura, and that's all I'll say.
Laura. That's funny.
Yeah, but my theory on why she was cleaning her room today, she's making room for Natter's mini fridge, so when they deliver his French LG fridge this week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be top of the line, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. No.
Yeah, with the ice and the water maker and the screen on it to see what's inside.
Right.
I bet you that she was getting excited a little bit whenever Pete was talking about moving away to go, get a job somewhere else or whatever. I bet you she was like, yes.
Yeah, and that's my I always wonder, like, what does she tell him about Pete's? Like, how does she really feel?
Yeah, now especially it seems like it's so much more like, really, how do you really feel about him?
Right. Yeah, and just the way she acts when he comes into the room, and people say that well, it's because Nader don't want him around him, but I could see her being frustrated with him.
He's taken away from the me time. Like, she's having her me time with her people.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you look at it, like, I think she probably sees him as another responsibility.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep. Yeah, he needs to get it together. He needs to grow up a little. It's time.
Yeah, absolutely. And all the people that say he potentially has some problems, developmental delays or whatever. I mean, if that's so, I mean, he has there's a lot of resources out there, then there's a lot of people with a lot of disabilities, that function and have jobs and live alone, and they want to be independent, but it's like he's happy with just existing,
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. So
it is very weird. And that's the thing, is like, just because they're both adults, they're both grown human beings, like, they have had the same, and if not more, opportunities because of, I've never gotten a $12,000 paycheck. Like, I really have never, I got a lump sum of money one time, and you know what that went to? Buying a house. That's what that went to. Like, so anyways, I just feel like there's a lot of things that are taken advantage of that is really it's really sad because like $600 for a wig literally is somebody's rent.
Right. I mean, and, it's her money, and she can spend it, however she chooses. But having that much, money coming in, I mean, she could live so much better if she wanted to. Not that there's nothing wrong with her house or anything, but I mean, she could present herself nicely. She can afford. One of the things that really bugs me about her is how she neglects her health.
Yeah.
I mean, she could do and could have, even if, you know, um, her insurance, doesn't pay for. I mean, she could afford it herself, And I don't know. I wish she would realize that and put some of that money, invest some of that money into herself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like herself, not for.
No, like her health and her,
Yeah.
her appearance and, her hygiene and, all that stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that, she needs like plastic surgery or anything like that, but I'm saying, if you go to a doctor and you feel like, they're not doing what they should for you, then, she can afford to go to one privately. Whereas most people don't, especially if you live in the States, you have, your health insurance, and you go to the doctor and they say something, then, you probably can't afford to go, pay out of pocket, but she can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, I hope everybody out there watching this is okay, and put yourself first, and don't take money out of your pocket to send to her. Use that, and do something for yourself, something that you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not making $12K a month.
Exactly.
As a college student, I'm not bringing in $12K a month. If I was, I wouldn't be in college. So,
yeah.
So for our last question, Laura is okay, is saying, question, how many people know that OC has a heart of gold?
I do.
I'll be back now.
What happened?
Hey, you too.
Danny's here.
I had just come back here and I saw that. I was like, what happened? It just was weird because I just got back here, looked at the computer, and it was, you guys were gone.
You're just trying to get rid of us, whatever.
Yeah, Thank you so very much, Orange Chicken, for being on tonight. And I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to be a part of it. Everybody was super excited to have you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Orange Chicken, for coming. I know it's probably a very busy time for you right now with taxes and everything.
Oh yeah. But no, thank y'all for having me. Thanks everybody for asking questions. I think I saw your message on
Discord
in the Discord. Well, actually, I kind of forgot that there was actually like a built-in messenger system. So when you mentioned it, I went and looked and I saw it, and I had like 76 messages, and I was like, oh my God, these people, they probably think I'm just a jerk, but if
You
you
didn't
have
get
messaged
76
me,
from us, though.
no, not from you guys, just all. If you have messaged me and I did not message you back, it was not anything intentional. But yeah, thanks guys for having me. And I wanted to tell a story real quick, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I know when
show, I just came back here 2 minutes ago to end it.
there was a time when
sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What I thought, some people won't know what we're talking about. It's probably an inside thing, but I really thought that Dani was the rat.
Oh, you're kidding. Probably because I'm quiet in there. I hardly
like legit, no joke. I thought you were the rat. Like you were one of the people that I had suspected.
I'm honored to
yes, because
be that diabolical.
Yeah, I get up early, for classes, and I click in there, and it kind of shows you who's active, and like you would always be active, but you would never say anything.
I never talk in EGs. I get like, I don't know, I get like overwhelmed.
Well, she has her own private little Discord that has only a few people on it, so we're all up chatting really early together in there.
All right.
And I think it shows across, yeah.
Well, maybe I should stick to financial advising and not to private investigating.
Thank you, Laura.
That is so funny. Are you kidding? Dani couldn't even get like a third answer back from Chantal about the VIB.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Yeah. But no, thank y'all for having me. Thanks everybody for being so nice. For coming.
And thank you for making Chantal's chat so fun.
Yeah, and this
we're
is
on
all
our own out there now.
Yeah. This is all for fun. Like I said, everybody watching, I don't know Chantal personally, never met her in real life. I'm just somebody in her chat, so.
Well, you are welcome to, like, literally, if you ever want to come on for whatever when we're live, you just let us know. We'll let you in.
All right. Thank you guys. Y'all be safe.
You too.
Great night.
Aww.
That was so fun. You guys did great.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Before we go, guys, we're just going to put this up one last time. We are actually above 750 now. I think we're like at 767 or something around there. But thank you. We are feeling very humbled right now. There are 750 incredible people like you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Wow. Thank you so much to those of you who have checked out my YouTube channel and subscribed and subjected yourself to our craziness on the live streams. But it was not only us, it was all of you guys that watch us. Hit the like button and shared our links. If it was not for you guys, I could not have achieved this milestone. So we did it together. You guys deserve a round of applause. Thank you once again, and hope to see you all again in our next stream. Dani, Denise, and Samoans. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
For you guys.
And then we'll show the Beezer Award of the month.
Down the trigger warning.
Mod of the month. Everybody like and subscribe, or like and subscribe any of her movies that are up. I'm flabbergasted. This has been a long day, so.
Oh my gosh.
Beezer Beauty has a channel, everyone. Please subscribe to her.
She doesn't want us to promote her anymore.
You want me to read it? You going back?
But this one?
No, to Beezers.
Hang on. Let me get out of there like that. I'm trying to turn it down and not put... Okay, go ahead.
And once again, a special thank you to Beezer Beauty for helping build a positive, safe channel experience for our community. Thank you for being so quick to remove and manage comments sent during our live streams. You are very appreciated, and that is why you are our moderator of the month. A round of applause for Beezer Beauty, please.
Yay. Thank you, BB. You rock.
And
Well, guys, we're going to sign off now. Our next show is Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Unless something happens.
Right, unless there's something big tomorrow, and then we'll see you then. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be up there with the girls, but they did amazing. Thank you, Samoans and Denise.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, bye, guys. Love you all.
Bye, everyone. Have a good night. Thanks for coming.